Hey, what's up? It's your boy Victorino. I just did an interview with Harlem Taylor Magazine at Rivet Records. Check it out. There.
I come on this interview, man. I usually just say, hey, I say, all right, I say, but I genuinely come on chuckling. But because I'm so interested in who this person is, and even more so, first of all, you introduce yourself to the world.
What's up, everybody? My name's Victorino. I'm an artist from Southwest Detroit. I do all kinds of music, alternative, hip-hop, rap, Latino, reggaeton, whatever. I just love music, and I love to put it out there.
So I want to start with this with you, Southwest. We actually interviewed a guy before from Southwest. I've spent, a lot of time in Southwest over the last maybe 6 months or so. And I love the culture out there. And like I was telling him, it reminds me of L.A. Everything about it reminds me of L.A. I mean, it is. I love it.
Yeah, man. It's very tight knit. It's probably talk about my boy J Money, who I just ran into earlier. Shout out to J Money. He's a good dude. But yeah, we're a very tight knit community when it comes to like the music scene and stuff like that. We really hold each other up, and like I don't know. I've never really seen any other community like come together like Southwest. I don't know how it is in LA. I would like to one day, but I could just only speak from the Southwest Detroit perspective. I was a sheltered child, okay?
Oh, good, man. It most definitely doesn't show in this character, or maybe you created this character in your sheltered home. But man, you're an awesome dude, and I want to say this. When I went to look to study who you were, and I seen how much content there was, and not only that, how different each piece was. Man, I don't know where to start with you. So let's just, the music influences, because I heard so many different cadences, so many different sounds, so many different. Let's start there. Who influenced Victorino?
First and foremost, once I say it, everybody's gonna be like, "Oh man, of course." But my favorite artist of all time, band of all time, is Linkin Park. That's who influences me musically. Just like, cause they were so like they did you could look at it from the surface level, like, oh, they were doing the rap rock thing too, which is what I love. I love the energy of rock music, but I like being able to describe everything, what I'm feeling, to the detail through hip-hop music, So with Linkin Park, and then just like they went from that to like more electronic, and like they faced backlash, and they just stuck to their guns, and like that really inspired me as an artist to be like, I could do whatever I want, with especially being like coming up, like nobody knows who I am. Like I could just like put out whatever and see what people like, and just put out more. The more that people want, or what people ask for, I will give them. So yeah.
So I wanna, with you, I'm gonna bounce all around, but I promise at the end of this, I'll bring it all together.
That's totally how I operate, so it don't matter to me.
I know. I could tell. So I want to talk about the Cross Spectrum EP.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I did my homework, but but this is what I want to know. This is, first of all, I want to tell you what intrigued me about it. The titles. There was Break Free, Wastelands, Made of Glass, City Schemes, which we're gonna talk about City Schemes.
Oh yeah.
But the title said so much, and it grabbed me. Where were you mentally?
I wanted to put out a project that showcased, for my first introduction into like original music to showcase to the world, I wanted to put out something that I felt that could define me in each of the aspects that I see myself in, because I could get into like many different types of bags, like I love like just going back to like my influences and stuff like that. Like my mom raised me on rock music and my father raised me on hip hop music. So that's literally like the two main things that you'll hear in this project. But like I just like I really do love music, and I guess the point would be like to showcase what I could do as far as my talents go through this project.
City Schemes is a song that is on this project. So I have, again, so many questions, but let's start here. How old were you when you made City Schemes?
Shoot. I was either 23 or 24. Like that, City Schemes was actually the last edition, if you will. Well, it was more like an experiment, but like it took forever to bring together. You know what I mean? And that song is just talking about like growing up in the city. And the first verse, I made mention about like when I was like 13, there was a dude that pulled a shotgun at me just because I was literally, I went to a charter school in Southwest Detroit, and we didn't have anything. We just had a basketball court, you know? So like we had a football team, we had a track and field team, but we had to use other schools and stuff like that, or like the surrounding area. So for track and field, I was a part of that, or I wasn't even in the high school yet. I was just doing it because my friends were doing it, and so we were running up and down the street from where the school was, and probably maybe like several houses down. I was running back and forth, and the dude stopped me in specific, and like my two friends were right in front of me, but he stopped me. He was like, "Hey man, I don't got nothing in that car for you, man." And I was like, "What are you talking about? I wasn't even looking at your car." And he was like, "Man, don't touch my radio, man." And I was just like, "What?" And then all of a sudden, this dude just pulls the shotgun at me, and I was just like, "Whoa," you know what I mean? So it was just like,
So it was a real story.
Yeah.